I beg for an attention from world community. I appeal to the leaders all civilized nations. For the second year, our planet is undergoing global degrading changes in the way of life. Hand and foot we were tied by a virus that took millions of victims with it. Our multi-billion community with their morality and behavior are rapidly sinking into the abyss. Having obeyed certain laws of evil that oblige us to say goodbye to common sense and logic, we have chosen the path of self-destruction. But I suggest another solution, which without violence and victims will be able to quickly and painlessly defeat the threat. I made the decision to take responsibility for the mission of cleansing the planet from the epidemic. Realizing that my message and subsequent actions can be very strong, a certain circle of people will not like it, I will conduct my appeal and explanation of the way out of the global threat from my personal position, so as not to harm anyone else. So here is my solution to save civilization from the mortal threat. 1.5 years ago an individual device was created that has undergone a significant improvement over the current time, showing remarkable results in the fight against the virus and is totally safe to use. Moreover, a patent was obtained for this device. Omitting the technical details, I will move on to the essence of the implementation of my proposal. A certain country that has not lost its common sense, which decides to experiment and would provide me with unhindered movement and admission to any clinic or hospital with patients with a number of 500 to 2,000 beds. I will then come with my own equipment of a small volume at the beginning. Then if I am given the full opportunity to carry out some absolutely safe procedures with patients for 2 to 4 weeks, as a result, not a single infected person should remain in the medical facility. The only digression is that I cannot guarantee anything for patients who were infected after vaccination. From the host side, my main requirements are to ensure my own safety and unhindered access to the experiment site, as well as my safety during my stay in your country. Which is only possible in a country where the laws are fully respected. Also, the state must pay all travel, visa, customs expenses and running costs. Other expenses compensations are not required. In addition, all restrictions and requirements must be removed from me. In the hospital, the infected people are to stop receiving all conventional protection options and treatment. We can discuss all the other details in real negotiations. After completing a successful experiment, I propose the second stage of liberation from the global threat. Although, as a result of preliminary negotiations with the interested party, we can start from the second stage straight away. Second option. On the territory of the agreed state, country, small areas are to be provided for creating the production of devices I have developed and a small number of maintenance personnel. Or some kind of production facilities. When providing only the site for my experiment, I will require financial costs help on certain equipment and the necessary materials in the range of $50,000 to $200,000 US dollars, depending on the final lot produced. Also, the state must provide an opportunity to install manufactured equipment in any city with population from 50 to 200,000 people. Depending on the variant of production needed, the equipment can be manufactured in about 1 to 2 months. In all points of mass gathering of the population, small terminals will be installed, consuming very little energy with the possibility of working in an autonomous mode. All other types of personal protection and restrictions of movement are to be scrapped in that city. Each person is only required to spend from 10 to 30 seconds per day for a simple procedure. For the infected person, the same methods of recovery will be used as in the first option. Treatment, if desired, may take place on an outpatient basis. In less than a month, the city will be completely clear of virus. And with a 95% success chance, everyone will stop suffering from other traditional respiratory diseases. Except for some exceptional cases. There will also be a list of potential side effects of health improvement. If a city with a population of 500k to 1 million is provided for my experiment, then the financial costs for the manufacture of equipment and installation time will proportionally increase. I would like to stress that my method is absolutely safe, non-contact, individual and requires minimal inconvenience from its use. With only positive side effects. Without requiring servicing from medical personnel. I understand that while trying to help the world with this crisis I may upset all those who started this crisis in a first place. And from the moment of publication of this material I become to be in real danger of them trying to get rid of me. So I moved the appeal to a variety of languages and will try to distribute it all over the world as much as I can. And if something happens with me in the near future, you already know why. I call on all sane people of the planet and those with access to news resources to ensure that my message is publicly conveyed to the whole world. Representatives of states interested in my proposal can contact me by mail or Telegram channel, where we can discuss all possible communication options. I hope that the world community will pay attention to the chance of getting rid of a global catastrophe, which, compared to the losses and costs of a senseless struggle, will actually cost nothing. And it will save millions of lives, at the same time returning us to the past way of life. Hurry up, hundreds of thousands die every day. And billions in fear are waiting to see what happens next, fettered by ridiculous restrictions. I believe in our future.